Honored Seven, we have gathered here today to carry out the sentencing of Archimedean Margulis. You face the Jade Light. Recant, and we will grant a merciful death.
My daughters, my sons, I want you to know my last thoughts are of you. How long have we waited for this moment?
Forgive me.
For what? I am not who you think I am.
But of course you are. Imprisoned, just as she was. I will not abandon you again, Margulis. All you want. It won't bring him back. Brings you strength across. But you cannot defy your creator. Even I make mistakes, like you.
Operator, are you all right? Your data wave spiked for a moment. Ever since she
abandoned you,
was taken, Otis knows just what you need. A comforting memory from my data store.
I saw this place.
How? Did the Lotus show you?
I don't know, but I think she wants me to see this. I'll scan the scene, check for Warframe traces.
This blade may predate everything in your arsenal. Very faint traces of mineral exposure. From Lua. I've reconstructed what I could. Check your foundry, Operator. Uncertain if any Tenno has linked with this design. The transference bolt seems different, but we cannot build this without more data.
What about Lua? You said there were traces on the weapon.
Right. One step ahead, aren't you, operator? Marking on navigation.
It is with the greatest of risk that I commit this recording. The codices within reveal the hidden weakness of your most feared enemy. My creations, my frames of war.
A Vitruvian. This is rare Orokin technology. Incredible it survived this long. You should destroy it immediately.
What? No! We need to get inside. But it's locked to a new set of codes. I'm bringing it back for analysis.
Good morning, old friend. I'm afraid the disease has taken your voice, but we've prepared the finest serums to treat you. Shall we pass the time with a game of Comey, like old times? You remember this game, don't you? Think you'll move in the board's senses. Oh, this. I've had them fit you with a transference bolt, in honor of our history together. And look who hasn't left your side since you took ill. Look at him, old man. Look at your son.
Can he hear me? Father? It's me, Isa. Do you remember me?
Of course he remembers you, young Dax. Which will make this reunion all the more tragic when you watch him die.
Ordis! What happened?
The Warframe I warned you not to build, that you built anyway, caused a massive transference overload and damaged my precepts. It has escaped out into the system.
When I linked to it, there was something there. A memory.
Warframes are transference proxies for the Star Child. They do not have memories.
Well, this one does. Might be why it's unstable. Ordis, let me look at the Vitruvian.
What led us here? You did, you vile blasphemies. Machines thinking, breeding. You were to bear us a new, promised land. But when you arrived at that distant world, you knew that in time, we would bring ruin to it as well, as we had to Earth. And so it was, we came to war.
Ordis, we need to track that Umbra Warframe.
Star Child. You may recover, Star Child.
Your move. I see.
He loves this game. I'll never forget the time I finally beat him. But now I'm thinking he just let me win.
Curious. Mine. You served with distinction, old Dax. We commissioned a portrait in your honor, there, on the wall. A beautiful portrait, don't you agree?
The sentient battle at Hull. I can't imagine. You were awarded the Lua Cross for valor.
Will you follow in your father's path?
Of course.
He will, and his children will. You see, these are the stakes of this little game. Each stone I capture will be another, and another, and another, culled from your subversive bloodline. You thought you could outplay me? I've had lifetimes to plan my defection. You spied on me, intercepted my communications. But I saw your move long before you took it. And so, we come to the consequences.
Father, you all right? Please, do something for him.
Star Child, were you successful?
I couldn't breathe.
Somehow you are inverting the flow. Not from Tenno to Warframe, but Warframe to Tenno. There may be residual effects. Return to the ship.
Our hubris shone like a black star. For our technology, our war machines were your kin. How easily you turned them against us. We were forced to older means. Not circuits, nor light, but flesh and disease. Our horrors passed. Our ravaged outer colonies became gardens. We cultured the infestation, conceiving of a hybrid, transformed, but only just. The Helminth was created, born to yield these new warriors, worthy of battle against you, the great and terrible Hunhao. We took our greatest, volunteers or not, and polluted them with these cultured reagents. They transformed. They became infested. but only just. Their skin blossomed into sword steel, their organs interlinked with untold resilience. Yet their minds were free of the infested madness. Or so we thought. We set them upon the battlefield, biodrones under our command. The Warframes, all of them failures. Surprised? They turned on us, just as you did. And so we had no choice but to commit them to grave. This is all you know, Hun-Ho, but there is a hidden half, a secret that lies within a place forbidden to you and your kind. I speak of the Void.
Starchild, repairs continue. Allow me to test vestigial precepts for a moment, like caring. Operator, you need to stop this. You could suffer permanent harm from Umbra's memory. What if you internalize all this?
I feel like he's leading me to the truth about Ballas. Right now, it's all I have to go on.
That did it! Now is your chance. Use trust.
Trouble concentrating, old friend? Look at all your Comey stones I've taken.
This one, a brother. These three, his children. And on and on. All of these gone to the Jade Light.
Father, do you remember your Shazin? Remember how you'd sing to us? Smiles from Jiran?
A fine instrument. How thoughtful to remind him of his better days. Come now, your move. Only a few stones left. Isa, looks like your father still has his sharp wit.
My father understands the game better than anyone.
Yet you couldn't understand why I'd give my secrets to our enemy. How could I betray my own kind? But you have never had to sacrifice your love for faith. Imagine, to live forever with only one memory. Seeing the one you love die. But you would have to imagine. A lovingly cultured infestation swarms within your blood. Your transformation has begun, reshaping you into a sacred surrogate of the unholy Tenno. A Warframe with but a single, burning memory. It is a miracle.
But all miracles require sacrifice.
He's going to kill him.
Who's going to what?
Ballas. He's going to kill his son, Isa.
Before the vain faith, our people held dualism as truth. That all things were of two parts, mind and body, consciousness and matter, of our world and the void. It was from there that our answer finally came.
my vague horrors, we kept the Zariman survivors within a secret reservoir. They were the missing half. Transference linked. The Warframe's the body, and they the mind. I give you now the coordinates and codes to this place. But do not underestimate these devils on how. They did what we could not. We had created monsters we couldn't.
I know what I have to do.
Operator?
I don't need to hear it. I lived it. Prep the landing craft orders. I'm going in. Myself.
I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does.
You have relived this moment countless times, but our minds are linked now. We'll face this together. This poison that he's given you, it has taken your will away. You are a victim as much as your son.
Sorry, Isa. The time has come.
We are together.
I am honored to be your son.
Ballast did this. Not you.
Don't worry, old friend. I'm not going to kill your boy. You are.
Father? Father!
Remember your sharpening? I'll never forget the time I finally beat him. Father, you alright? We had created monsters we couldn't control. We drugged them, tortured them, eviscerated them. We brutalized their minds, but it did not work. Until they came. And it was not their force of will, not their void devilry, not their alien darkness. It was something else. It was that somehow, from within the derelict horror, they had learned a way to see inside an ugly, broken thing. And take away its pain.
We use this memory. It fuels our wrath.
reconsider this. Why would you risk it?
Ordis, I'd like to hear her.
Yes. Yes, of course. Accessing data store. Which should I play?
My child, so beautiful to behold. How do you feel?
I tried to release you from your torment, but it seems those devils rebuilt you.
What have you done with her? Ballas, where is the Lotus?
Has the wolf become a dog? Is this Umbra or some Tenno?
Both.
Then both will burn. Stop. You think you can defy me? Not even your Tenno devil can. I created you.
This was inevitable.
Yes. Yes. She has foreseen it.
Where is she? Where is the Lotus?
I am here, Tenno.
What? What have they done to you?
Nothing. This is what I am.
Drifting, gaunt beyond the bleak star. Mother, I am coming home.
I'm not who you think I am.
But of course you are. Imprisoned, just as she was. No hope. Only suffering under her eye. But she gave What is this? I'm just confused. Only suffering under her eye. That she sees, she punishes. Oh, is there someone? Only shadow. Only shadow. But she gave me the gift of life. Why would I betray her? This is no gift. She stole my death. My perfect death. She stole my death. My perfect death. Such is her power over me, over the devil. We saw what we wanted, those devils. Okay. We saw what we wanted. Those devils and I. A lover. A mother. But now, I know. She is neither. She's a hawk calling with sparrow's song. A viper blending into wood. And her venom spreads not into flesh, but into your heart. Those devils, what has their great awakening accomplished but the destruction of potential? Huh? Those devils, what has their great awakening accomplished but the destruction of potential allies? Don't they see? Love must die, as Margulis did when I sent her to the Jade Light. And the Lotus, just some cloud in the sky, just some shape they imagined. Only the sentient is real. Only Natar. So, tell me, devil, do you understand what must be done? The Parasthesis, the sentient slayer. Hurry, take this, the idea of it. It is the only way your war can end.